Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, people, on this wonderful, wonderful day that the Lord has blessed and made and allowed us to see, man. Y'all know, as I always say, man, today is gonna be a great day. Today is gonna be a wonderful day. Today is gonna just be a day filled with joyful time, happy time. Like I always tell people, man, don't worry about your situation. Don't worry about what life is throwing at you right about now, man. Cause look, everything is temporarily. You feel me? Everything is temporary. Ain't nothing permanent, man. So whatever your situation look like, just know and have faith that, man, God gonna change it. God is gonna change it. I ain't say if, I said God is gonna change it. You gotta have that faith that God gonna change your situation, that He gonna take the bad and make it work out for your good, man, because He is. He is, man. Stay focused, stay focused while you on whatever journey that you're on, your spiritual walk, whatever it is, you trying to reach some goals or whatever it is that you in life, man. Stay focused. Don't let the outside noise, the outside world, or what else, man, distract you, because we know that's how the devil want to do. He just want to distract us, man. And look, just continue to affirm whatever you Just continue to affirm it, man. Continue to believe in it. Continue to chase after God. Continue to seek Him with all your heart, man. If you ain't got a relationship with Him, man, get you a relationship with Him. Get your relationship with God. That's the most important thing that we have to have, man, in our life. A relationship with God. Because without Him, nothing else don't matter. I don't care if you got a relationship with a woman, a man, family, friends, whoever it is. But if you ain't got a relationship with God, man, you ain't got nothing. And when you get a relationship with God, man, look, focus on that relationship. Make that the number one priority. Because when you make Him the number one priority, get what God gonna do. God gonna fix and line everything else in your life. So make Him the number one priority. Make Him the number one priority, man. But as for today, man, look, God don't got us through this week, man. So we gotta be thankful. We gotta be thankful, because at the end of the day, some people, man, they start the week off, but they ain't finish it. So you here. You here. You here. God don't allow you to see another day, so you here. So be thankful. Praise, shout. Put a smile on your face. Like I tell people, I don't care what your situation look like. I don't care what your surroundings look like, man. Praise, shout, jump for joy, whatever the case may be, man. Get out, enjoy the world, enjoy the scenery, man. Stop just being cooped up in the house, all depressed and all sad because you feel like you ain't where you supposed to be at. You where you supposed to be at. You where you supposed to be at. And it gonna get better. You just gotta stay focused. You just gotta seek God. You just gotta trust God and get on that journey. Get on your healing path, man. Get on your walk with God, man. Seek Him with all your heart, man. You where you need to be at, man. You where you need to be at. It's not over for you. Don't look at your sit. That's why I keep trying to tell people, don't let your surroundings dictate your outcome, how you feel, how you look at life. This is why I tell people at the same time, man, you got to stop comparing your life to other people, because everybody have their own season in their own time. You see her always on social media, and I can attest to this because I do it sometimes too. But if you're always on social media, looking at everybody up like talking about some, they got this, they like better than mine, man. What you think gonna happen? You gonna become depressed, you gonna become sad, your vibration gonna come down, you ain't gonna have no energy, your joy. So man, look, just know you at where you supposed to be at, and it's gonna get better. But how it get better, it depends on you. It depends all on you, man. It depends. Like I tell people, we sit around here looking at God like saying, God, I'm waiting on you, but then he looking down at you like, I'm waiting on you. Like, you gotta take the first step. You gotta take the first leap of faith. And then Yahuwah, the creator, the most high, he'll come behind you and do what he need to do. But look, man, today's gonna be a great day, man. Today's gonna be a wonderful day. Today's gonna be a prosperous day. Speak that, claim that, receive that, believe that, all in the name of Yahuwah, man. Look, things happen. Season change. Things happen. Seasons change. Things happen. but season change, man. You may be in a struggling season right about now. You may be in a lack season right about now. I don't know. Whatever season you in, just know thing changes. It changes. It's never, the season always changes. It's never the same season throughout the year. You got fall, winter, spring, summer. So you got to go through the summer to get to the fall. You got to go through the fall to get to the winter, and you got to go through the winter to get to the summer. So you might not be in your winter season yet. Not everybody is it. Not everybody is in their winter season right now. You might be in your lack season, but your lack season ain't gonna last. You got to be in that lack season so you can get to your winter season. Season change, things change, man. But if you just sit there complaining and dwelling in it and drowning in it, then get what? Your season gonna be just what it is. A lack season. It's not gonna change, but season change, man. They change. So you need to get happy. You need to be rejoiced. You need to be like, man, look, I know this better. I know better coming. And you keep speaking that. You keep speaking that. You keep speaking that. You keep believing that. And guess what's gonna happen? Better gonna happen. Start telling yourself, man, like, you gotta start telling yourself, like, man, I know this is not my life. Whatever your life look like, you gotta be telling yourself, I know this is not my life. I know this is not my life. But at the same time, you gotta get up and make your life better than what it is. Every day, man, you gotta get up and make your life better. Yesterday gotta be better. What a day gotta be better than yesterday. And then when tomorrow comes, it gotta be better than that day. It's just taking steps at a time, man. You ain't gotta make no big giant leap. Take little small baby step. No little small baby step, man. After a while, you're gonna look back, you're gonna be like, golly, I done came a long way, but you gotta start. You gotta start. You gotta start. If you don't never start, get what? You ain't gonna never finish. The only way that you can get to the finish line is you gotta start. It don't matter how fast you go. As long as you start and you run it at your own pace and you make it to that finish line, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You ain't got to run it at the same pace as the next person. You ain't got to run it at the same pace as me. You run it at your own pace. You pace yourself. And I guarantee you, within a couple of months, you look back, you're going to be farther than what you was. But you got to take the necessary steps. You got to care about yourself. You got to look at yourself and be like, man, I'm better than this. I'm going to get better. And you begin to take those steps, what you need to do. Whatever season you in right about now, it's not going to last, man. It's not going to last. Season change. Look at nature. We going from summer to fall. When we get into fall, guess what? Fall ain't gonna last long. I guess what? We gonna go from fall to winter. And then winter ain't gonna last long. Guess what? We gonna go from winter to spring. Season don't last, man. They always gonna change. Season don't last, but they always gonna change, man. That's the topic. Season don't change, but season don't last always. They gonna change, man. They gonna change. They gonna change. So what you looking at right about now, whatever season that you in right about now, guess what? It's not gonna last. So get up, pick yourself up, put a smile on your face, get motivated, go outside, do some exercise, go walking, whatever it is it may be, man. Begin to just walk into what you want. Begin to cut ties with people. That's why some of y'all, it seems like your season ain't gonna change. Because you don't want to cut ties with certain people, certain places, certain things. Man, you got to begin to cut that umbilical cord. Anything that is detrimental to you, anything that is pulling your joy down, anything that is pulling your energy down, anything that is serving you no purpose, anything that is not good for you, guess what you got to do? You got to cut that off. You got to cut that off. They're just like, if you want a plant to grow, you got to go out there and prune it. You got to cut all the dead stuff off of it. And once you cut all the dead stuff off of it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to grow. It's going to grow. But as long as you keep the dead stuff attached to you, guess what? You're going to die and wither with it too. So you got to begin to just cut that stuff off from you, man. Stop man, look, y'all got to stop being afraid of cutting people off. You got to stop being afraid of cutting people, places, and things off. I don't care how long you known a person. I don't care if they been your A1 day 1 cent, man. Y'all were yay high from the flow high. I don't care what it is. You got to cut them off. You got to cut them off. Because at the end of the day, we sit here, we ask God for certain things. We ask the Most High for certain things. We ask Yahuwah for certain things. But you got to, this is why I be trying to tell people, you got to understand that the life that God got for you and the people that God got for you and the people that you're around now, some of them people can't go where God trying to take you. They can't. So until you begin to learn how to cut that umbilical cord off and separate from people so you can be elevated in life, you ain't gonna never get elevated in life. This stuff is not hard, man. It's just that we don't want to cut people off because we so much care about what people gonna think, feel, and say, man. At the end of the day, you can care about people, but at the end of the day, you can't care about how they feel and think about you. Like now, look at my face. Y'all see this new hairdo that I'm trying out? I'm finna go in here and shave and trim it up, whatever it can be. But at the end of the day, man, you just gotta be you. Be you. Don't worry about nobody think, man. You are you. God created, the Creator created you. You are authentic. Can't nobody duplicate you. Can't nobody look like you. Can't nobody be you. God created you for a certain purpose, for a certain reason. Man, look. Stop trying to please people and please the Most High. Please Yahuwah. Please the Creator, man. That's all I'm saying. And stop being afraid to just let go. Stop worrying about what people say, man. And only care about what the Most High say. That's why I've been trying to tell people for long, man. Y'all got to stop running to these churches. You got to stop running to people. We ain't even supposed to be running to people anyway. That's why when people come to me and be trying to ask me for advice, like I give it to you, but certain things I can't give you advice on. If God ain't gave me the wisdom or knowledge, or God ain't gave me the word to tell you, get what I got to tell you to do. I got to point you to Him. Especially when it come down to relationships. I can't sit here and tell you, well, man, stay with that woman or stay with that man. You know what I got to tell you? Man, you got to go to God, because God know what He want for you. God know the plans for you. He trying to prosper you. He ain't trying to harm you. Now, that relationship might not be for you, or that relationship may be for you, but you won't know until you go to Him. That's the advice I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you, well, go back to that man or take that man or leave that man. No, I'm going to tell you, man, look, take it to God. Listen to what God say. Pay attention. Sometimes, man, God be putting into our... Man, look, sometimes God will allow you to see some stuff. But we don't... It's like we see it, but then we revert back to what we was taught in this Christianity, religion world. You feel me? Like, oh, divorce... Don't do divorce, and you got to stay with a person. Man, God don't want you to stay with nobody who mistreating you. God don't want you to stay with nobody who ain't loving you. God don't want you to stay with nobody who abusing you and using you and doing all type of stuff to you. That's not what it is. God wants you to be free, happy. He don't want you to be harmed. He don't want you to be hurt. He don't want you to be used nor abused. God wants you with somebody who gonna love you the same way He gonna love you. So when people be saying, man, you got to stay with that man, he cheating on you, get what? When a man and a woman see that you ain't going to never leave them and they can treat you and do whatever it is that they want to do, get what they going to do? They going to stay there. They going to continue on doing what they do, knowing that it hurt you, but get what? They see you ain't going to go nowhere. That's why I tell people, man, look, people ain't going to know what they got until they lose it. People have to lose something good in order to understand what they got. Sometimes God may work it a way that it come by rhyme, and it prosper again. And sometimes God be like, you know what? I'm finna kill that. They don't had chances with that person, but they took them for granted. Now I'm just finna move them on to somebody else. See, this is what I be talking about. People don't sit down. They don't understand God. They don't know how God works. They don't really know who He is. They don't know their Creator. Because God will kill some stuff. You feel me? He will kill a covenant. He will kill a relationship. He'll kill a marriage to save you. And the whole time you keep running back to these preachers and pastors and these people in these buildings, they telling you, well, no, you got to stay with that man. You got to stay with that woman. Y'all married. God don't do divorce and blah, 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 and this and all that right there. Man, listen to me. That's why I tell people, go to God. Because God know the plans of your life. The plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a good life, a life more abundantly. So you got to go to Him and take your marriage, your relationship to Him and listen to Him. And when God give you an answer, you don't worry about what your family say. You don't worry about what people say in the church. You don't worry about nobody else but what God say. You be obedient to Him. You don't be obedient to people. You don't be obedient to religion. You don't be obedient to that pastor. You don't be obedient to them people in that church. You got to be obedient to Him. He's your God. They not your God. See, this is what we are messing up at. We are running to them, treating them like God. That's why they sit in them pulpits. They sit up while we sitting down. So we looking at them like they're God. They portraying God. They are not a God. That's why God is keep trying to tell y'all to come up out of them places, come up out of them places, come up out of them places, because He's not in there no more. Them people playing God. They telling you how you should live. They telling you what you should be doing. When the whole time, that's not their job. They supposed to be delivering the message that God giving them, but the message they giving is something that been scripted. They not preaching the truth. They not telling y'all what y'all need to hear, man. So God trying to tell y'all to come up out them places, come up out them places, come up out them places, but y'all don't want to come up out them places. Y'all still want to remain in them places. Y'all still want to trust in them people. Y'all still want to keep y'all faith in them people. When the whole time, man, all you got to do is get a relationship with Him. Get a relationship with the Most High. Spend time with Him, man. When you ain't doing nothing, when you ain't busy. That's why I tell people, you got to make time for Him. It's 24 hours in a day, 365 days out of the year, 366 on the leap year. So you trying to tell me you ain't got enough time to make time for God? It's y'all priority. Y'all priorities are messed up. Y'all priorities are wrong. Y'all chasing the things of this world. Well, it goes back to y'all chasing the things of this world. Y'all chasing the things of this world. And when you need to be chasing, well, you need to be chasing after Him. You need to be chasing after God. God said, seek Him, His kingdom, and His righteousness first. And everything else shall be added unto Him. He didn't say chase after the world. He didn't say chase after money. He didn't say chase after fame. He didn't say chase after fortune. He didn't say chase after none of that. God said, chase after me. And once you chase after me, once you chase after me, get what? I'm gonna begin to give you what you want. I'm gonna begin to give you desires of your heart. But the desires of your heart is not gonna have nothing to do with what you want to do. It's gonna be desires that God has placed in your heart, whether it be to help the homeless, to open up certain things for His people. It ain't gonna never be what you want to do. That's why I be trying to tell people, when God say He gonna give you the desires of your heart, it's gonna be desires that God has placed in you. It's gonna be desires that God has placed in you to advance His kingdom, to help His people. Then God gonna begin to just give you, He gonna begin to create opportunities for you. Doors gonna begin to open. And it just gonna create some stuff, man, I'm talking about, and you're gonna be like, wow. This is why I tell people, man, you gotta get a relationship with God. Like, you gotta get a relationship with God, man. And you gotta make that first. You gotta make that the number one priority in your life. You can't put people before God. You can't put a job before God. You can't put things of this world before God. And that's what people doing. They putting things and stuff, before God. But man, look, today is going to be a great day. Today is going to be a wonderful day. Speak that, claim that, receive that, all in the name of Yahuwah, man. I don't care what your situation looking like right about now. You can be homeless right about now. Guess what? That's just a season of homeless. God can change that in an instant. Man, I don't care what your situation, man, you can be on your hospital bed right about now. Guess what? That is just a season. If you just believe that God can heal you and you walk like you heal, you talk like you heal, you keep the negativity off around you, guess what? You're going to be healed. If you believe that, man, God going to change this season, this lack, into a prosperous season, you believe that, you continue to speak that, you walk like you already have it. You don't walk like it's coming. No, you walk like you already have it. You walk like you already healed. You walk like you already rich. You talk like you already healed. You talk like you already rich. You begin to think like you healed. You begin to think like you rich. You just begin to think like it, man, and watch it come to fruition. Watch it come to prosper. Watch it happen. That's what faith is all about. Believing in the impossible. Believing in something that you can't see. Believing in not even having the evidence of it, but you just believe that it's gonna happen. And you got to keep like-minded people around you. You can't keep people around you tomorrow. Man, that ain't gonna happen. You believe in that. You got to keep people around you. Say, man, I believe that gonna happen for you. I believe that gonna happen for you, man. I believe it. I believe it. Get what you keep the type of people around you. Get what's gonna happen. You gonna begin to believe it yourself. Get what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You can't keep people around you who, like they say, opposite attract. Man, no, opposite don't attract. Opposite is gonna repel. Man, you can't be around somebody who's walking differently. It's not going to work. You gotta be around somebody who walking the same path you walk, on the same frequency, the same energy. You can't walk with nobody who's negative. You can't walk with nobody who frequency low. You can't walk with nobody who energy low. Because the only thing they gonna do, they gonna pull you down where they at. That's why I tell you, you gotta separate yourself from people. Even you gotta go a season of isolation till you get yourself right. If you gotta cut off people, even if you gotta start answering your phone, if you gotta throw that phone away, I don't care what you gotta do. But man, you gotta do whatever you need to do so you can elevate in life. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta worry about yourself. You don't did all the worrying and taking care of everybody else. Now it's time, God said, now it's time for you to take care of yourself. Now it's time for you to heal. Now it's time for you to get on your spiritual journey. Now it's time for me to give you what I always had for you. And you just gonna have to cut some people loose. You're gonna have to let go of some things, some people, some places. But get what? Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Yeah, it might hurt. That you might, when God begin to tell you who you gotta let go. Yeah, it gonna hurt. When God begin to reveal to you some things. Yeah. But at the end of the day, he ain't trying to hurt you. He trying to save you. He trying to prepare you. He want to elevate you. He want to take you to another level, to a higher place. He want to give you that mansion. He want to give you, paradise. He want to give you, the promised land flowing with milk and honey. It ain't talking about when you die. God want to give you that now. Most High want to give you that now. Yahuwah want to give you that now. But it's up to you. It's up to you. It ain't up to nobody else. It ain't even up to God. It's up to you. It's up to you. Are you willing to go through the process? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's a process. You got to trust the process. You got to go through the scraping. You got to go through the late nights crying and sliding down the wall. And man, you got to go through it. You got to go through the separation. You got to go through the waiting period. All this stuff is hard, but at the end of the day, get what? Once you get through all that, and man, God give you what he got for you, you're gonna be like, man, that wasn't in vain what I had to go through. I had to go through that to get to. Sometimes, man, they just like, when God brought the Israelites up out of Egypt, he didn't take them straight to the promised land. He had to take them through the wilderness first. But they would have never been in the wilderness that long if they were just obedient to God. Some of y'all, reason why y'all in y'all wilderness season for so long, because y'all being disobedient to God. And God ain't gonna take you over into that promised land until you become obedient. So get what? You can't bypass the wilderness. You gotta go through the wilderness. You gotta go through it. Cause that's where the stripping, the separation, and the everything else gonna happen. And once all that happen, man, God strip you, separate you, and revive you, renew you, replenish you, and get you prepared for what's on the other side. That's when He gonna lead you on in to the promised land. But you gotta go through the hard part first. You gotta go through the wilderness. How long you been in the wilderness? That's up to you. You want to be in the wilderness for 40 years? Then that's up to you. That's up to you. That's up to you. But for me, I can't do 40 years in the wilderness. I'm 37. I'm 37. 37, man. And the age ain't nothing but a number, because you can't put time on your life, man. Because God can speed your life up just like that. You can't put. That's why I be trying to tell people, man, you gotta start looking at your age. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all out here looking at your age. And now you trying to make things happen on yourself, but the whole time, man, you just delaying your own life. God ain't delaying your life. It ain't the devil, it's you. Because you looking at your age saying, man, I ain't getting no younger. So now you out here just trying, doing anything just so you can live comfortable, have some money in your pocket. The only thing you gotta do is just give your life over to God, man. He in control. And just follow Him. Just follow God, man. That's what God mean by follow me. Just follow me. Y'all sit and say y'all trust God, y'all love God, you got faith in Him. But then God say follow Him. You ain't following Him. You following the world. You following other people. You following other people. You following other people. You following other people, man. I think I'm gonna keep this in for a long time. What y'all think? Y'all hit me up in the comment, let you know. Y'all hit me up in my comment, let me know what y'all think about this. It ain't done yet, cause I gotta go in here and trim it up. I gotta go in here and trim it up myself. Then I gotta shave. You feel me? But I think this my new look, man. Like, I ain't gonna keep it braided all the time, but it's easy for me to trim myself up now. I trim myself up real good. But anyway, yeah, man, look, so now I say, man, look, today gonna be a great day, man. Don't worry about what you woke up to. Cause I know a lot of y'all, man, you wake up to crazy messages. You wake up to your spouse tripping. You wake up to the kids. They acting all crazy around the house. But at the end of the day, man, look, don't let what you woke up to determine how the rest of your day go. Pray about it. Talk about it. Give it to God. And just go on with your day, man. Even when you at work, man, because we know, man, look, we know how things go. We know how things go in life, man. We know how people is. You know, people be having bad days or bad things at home, and they bring it to the workplace. And you just an innocent bystander. So at the end of the day, man, somebody say something you out of the way, man, just learn how to be like, all right. You ain't got to make no special remark. You ain't got to sit here and say nothing crazy. You ain't got to do none of that. Just, I'm going to tell y'all what I do. Somebody say some crazy stuff to me. I smile. I laugh. And I just turn around and walk away. Because I already know what's going on. I'm not finna feed into that. I already know what's going on. You're not finna bring my energy down. You're not finna do that. So guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna smile, turn around. As I'm turning around, guess what I'm doing? I'm walking, talking to God. God, look at this person. Look what they doing. They think they finna draw me into that. The devil is a lie. We good over here. God, look, you told me that you gonna fight my battle. That battle right there, it's already been won. It's in your hand. I ain't got nothing. Like I tell people, man, you gotta understand, a person can't argue by themselves. That's what y'all fail to realize. A person can't argue by themselves. So if you just turn around and walk away, get what? They ain't finna sit there and keep arguing, talking all that bull crap. Just turn around and walk away, man. You ain't gotta say nothing, man. Like, you ain't gotta say nothing to them folk, man. Like, you ain't gotta say that to them folk. You really ain't gotta say that to them folk, man. Just turn around. Man, these folks just don't know. They barking up the wrong tree. They barking up the wrong tree. But hey, I ain't finna say nothing. I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm just gonna turn around and whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? But man, look, it's all about having wisdom and knowledge, man. That's what it's all about, having wisdom and knowledge. A fool ain't got no wisdom nor knowledge. So they just react however they want to react. That's crazy. That's my first time ever seen a beater out here playing with some doo-doo. But that's how they that's what they do. That's why I tell people, man, you got to get out here in nature, man. You'll see some stuff that you never ever seen before. Like the stuff that you see on National Geographic, man, you just come outside of nature, you'll see it. It's been out, man. God created this, man. So why wouldn't you want to come out here and enjoy this? Like, why you want to be cooped up in the house all day? Why you like get outside and just enjoy nature, man? You kick your shoes off, kick your socks off, man. Walk through the grass, hug a tree. Man, look, if it went cloudy the way it was down here where I'm at, man, guess what I'll be? I'll be out here with my shirt off at the park somewhere with my shoes off and socks off, walking through the grass and hugging trees, man. Y'all don't even understand what that do. That restores the energy. That recharges you. That's why I would tell people, man, you got to get out here in the sun. The sun is your natural healing. That's your medicine. That's your everything. The sun heals you. It energizes you. That's why I tell people, like, when you fast, and guess what you got to do? You got to get out there in that sun. Because when you fast, guess what? That sun going to give you energy, but you ain't going to be hungry. You can go 2, 3, 4, 5 days just being out there in the sun. God gave us everything we needed, man. You hear me? God gave us everything we needed, man. There go the rain. God gave us everything that we needed. We don't need all this fake medicine. We don't need all this other stuff, man. We don't need that stuff. We don't need that stuff, man. We don't need that stuff. They out here just getting rich off of us. That's all they doing. They just getting rich off of us and slowly killing us. This is what I ask people. You gotta ask yourself, how is it that I gotta keep going to refill this medicine, but I'm not being healed? They just give you something to live with it until it kills you. That's all they doing. They just giving you something to live with whatever disease that's in your body until it finally kills you. They just making you feel comfortable with it. It's not helping you. It's not healing you. That's why I hate when people who work in the medical field are always trying to tell me something. No, you only telling me something that you read in a book. You only telling me something that they don't program into your mind. Oh, you're not telling me actually facts to how my body can be healed to get rid of all this. You just telling me, well, you take this and you take that. No, you ain't telling me what I need to do. You gotta change your diet. You gotta change what you eat. You gotta, man, it's a whole lot, man. I ain't gonna even get into all that. But man, look, today gonna be a great day, man. Today gonna be a wonderful day, man. Look, keep your head held high to the sky from whence comes your help. Because you know your help come from God, your creator, Yahuwah. Man, look, today gonna be a great day, man. Put a smile on your face. Enjoy. Man, God done got you through the week. Man, it's Friday. We got football going on, high school football going on. Man, get out, enjoy, man. Take your family out, man. Do whatever it is that you desire to do. If you got the money to do it. Man, stop worrying about how them bills gonna get paid. Stop worrying about how this gonna get did. Man, look, you say you love God, you say you trust God. Speak over your, that's why I tell people, speak over your life. Speak over your situation. Speak over your business. Man, these bills paid. I'm living in the overflow. Everything paid in full. God gonna give me enough money. God gonna stretch whatever I got, and He gonna make it enough. And you gotta keep speaking it, keep speaking it, keep speaking it, and walking like it, man. You gotta believe it, man. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. But hey, finna get in here and do something in my head. Whatever. Hey, but hey, man, look. Like I tell people, man, keep your head up, stay prayed up, man. Get your relationship with God, man. Hey, just know that I love you and Yahoo will love you a million times more, man. And hey, things gonna only get better and greater for you. Things gonna only get better and greater for you, man. Season change. They don't last always. Season change, man. Season change. They don't last always. Whatever season you in, man, it's only temporary. It's only temporary, man. It's not permanent. So get up, take a bath, get off the couch, whatever it is. Put that food down, get out, walk, exercise. Stop being depressed, stop being sad about your life, and do something about it. Do something about it. Do something about it, man. Get motivated. Need some motivation? Shoot, I'll motivate you. I'll come in that thing and motivate you. Hey, come on, let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. But man, at the end of the day, man, you gotta stay motivated in life. I don't care what life throw you. Cause life gonna throw you some curveball, some fastball, some cricket balls, some off the wall balls. Man, life just gonna throw you some stuff. But it's about how you bounce back, but it's about how when life hits you, how you react to it. Is you just gonna sit there and waddle in it? Is you just gonna sit there and be depressed and sad because of what happened, because a person left you? I ain't like this is why I tell people, I'm not telling you not to cry. Because in the book, in the Bible, God says, what he said, he says, rejoice coming in the morning. You shall reap for only that you shall weep for one night, but joy cometh in the morning. So man, look, if you got a weep, cry, but don't sit down and drag it on out. This is why I tell people, when you going through stuff, sometimes it because of like this right here. When people go through a breakup, what the first thing they want to do? They want to go listen to all that 90s music, R&B, R. Kelly, and all that. That stuff ain't helping you. What's up, cuzzo? That stuff ain't helping you. That stuff ain't helping you, man. You gotta attack it. You gotta attack it. You gotta attack it. You gotta like, look, okay, I'm gonna cry my eyes out. I'm gonna cry my tears, all that right there. Hey, he left, she left, whatever the case may be, they did what they did. So guess what? I'm finna pick myself up and keep going forward. Maybe that just what God just answering your prayer card. Like I tell people, y'all be saying, talking about some God, if this person ain't for me, show it to me. God, if this person ain't for me, remove them out of my life. Like I tell people, if you gonna pray that prayer and you really not ready for that prayer, or if you gonna pray God will be done, and you think God gonna do it how you want it to be did, man, it's not gonna be done that way. God gonna do it His way because He your creator. He know the life that He have for you, and He know what people are for you and what people ain't for you. So if you with somebody that you so hard in love with, whatever the case may be, but then you started praying to my God will be done, that person walk out your life one day, get what? That just God answered your prayer, that person went for you. So now you just gotta attack it. You just gotta deal with it. You just gotta say to yourself, man, that, okay, God, that went for me. He or she went for me. Or that job went for me. Or whatever the case, that went for me. Stop being, man, y'all gotta tack it. You gotta know how to flip that in your mind, man. You gotta know how to turn that thing on and turn that thing off. You gotta know how to, like, okay, that went for me, so let me get back right. That's just God just clearing the path for whatever he got for me. You feel me? But, man, I'm telling you, man, like, I done been through so much in my life, man. A lot of people gonna be like, that's why I get all this wisdom and knowledge from, man. It's just life. When life, like, it's, you can't just sit there, because life gonna continue to go, man. Life gonna continue to go. And you can't sit there and wait on nobody to try to come cheer you up, trying to motivate you. You gotta do it yourself. If you gotta talk to God every day, every time that situation or something rise up in your mind, talk to him, give it over to him, continue to give it over to him to the point where, man, when God begin to give you comfort and peace. That's the thing about it, man. Y'all try to do things on our, man, we out trying to do things on our own. You ain't gotta do nothing on your own. That's what he for. That's what your creator for. That's what the Most High for. You ain't gotta do none of that stuff. God see what you face. He know what you're going through, but at the same time, you gotta go to him. You gotta meet him. You gotta meet him. You gotta meet him, man. I don't like, look, this is why I tell people, I don't know what y'all going through out there. I don't know what y'all facing. But all I can tell you is, man, whatever you going through, God right there with you. You hear me? He right there with you. God said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. He right there with you. Wherever you go, he go. He is the only person that can go and be with everybody at the same time. Like, he with me right now, he with you right now. Omnipresent. He everywhere. So at the end of the day, guess what? You not alone. So at the end of the day, you gotta know that, man, I'm not alone, because you're not alone. I know sometimes, man, we be afraid to live life alone, or we be afraid to go on a journey alone, or we just be afraid to be alone. Man, I'll never forget one night. I was in my apartment crying, sliding down the wall, telling God, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to. No, God told me, you're not alone. I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. You're not alone, man. You're not alone. You're going to feel his presence. You're going to know when he's there. You might not feel it all the time, but guess what? He's there. He there. That cool wind, that little cool wind that come past you, that's him. That's him. God right there, man. So you're not alone in this world. You don't need people. Long as you got him. Long as you got Yahuwah. Long as you got him, man, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. You can go through anything in life, man. You can live life. Long as you got him, man. You don't need nobody else, man. You don't need nobody else. That's why I be trying to tell people, man, y'all out here chasing out these relationships, these earthly relationships. You want to be with somebody, and you just settling for anything because you just want to be with somebody. You just want to be loved, but you just can't just settle for anything. You just can't just be out here letting people mistreat you like that. You just can't be letting people do you like that just because you just want to be with somebody. Man, if a person can't treat you the way God says how to be treated, or they can't show you that godly love, you don't need to be with them. I'm just speaking facts. You don't need to be with them. You don't need to be with them. But in day, like I said, people gonna stay in certain situations, certain relationships, that's because they don't want to be alone. They don't like being alone. They looking at everybody else happy in a relationship. Man, you can't worry about it. It ain't your time right about now. Your time gonna come. Your season gonna come. I just said it. Seasons don't last always. They change. Seasons don't last always. Your single season, like you might be in your single season right about now, but guess what? That's only temporary. If you just continue to focus on the Most High, if you just continue to focus on Yahuwah, guess what? God gonna bring you to that man or that woman that He has for you. It's why I tell people you gotta seek God first. You gotta seek His kingdom and His righteousness first. Cause when you begin to seek Him, man, God gonna begin to just brain stuff your way. It ain't gonna be playing. It ain't gonna be none of that. He just gonna brain stuff your way. It ain't gonna be forced. None of that. You ain't gotta force it. You ain't gotta do none of that. It just gonna run like flowing water. It just gonna run like flowing water. Like, man, it feel good. It feel good to be free. It feel good not to be bounded. It feel good to just wake up knowing that, man, the world is mine. It just feel good, man. How can you say you got all that, but you still don't feel like I feel? I ain't got nothing. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't got nothing, because I ain't gonna speak that into the universe or the atmosphere. I got everything I need. I might not see it physically, but I got everything. I speak it and I walk it like I have everything. I wake up like, if I were rich, this is what I'd be doing. Coming up here, doing live, talking to y'all, meditating, spending time with God. Now that rest of my day is free. I can do whatever it is I want to do. That's what I'd be doing. So I'm walking like I already got it, even though the evidence ain't there. Get what? I'm doing it now. Smile on my face, happy. I might can't eat what I want to eat, but hey, I visualize it on at a fruit and vegetable buffet. Real talk. That's all I want to eat. Some fruits and vegetables. I visualize like I'm at a fruit and vegetable buffet, or somebody done brought me some fresh fruit and some fresh vegetable and I'm eating it. I'm sitting up here doing my live, talking to y'all. Like, I'm visualizing this. I'm manifesting it because that's going to be my life. That is my life. That's my life. I believe it. I don't care what nobody else say. You can call me delusional. You can call me crazy. You can call me. I got enough faith that that's going to be my life, because that's my life. That's my life. That's my life. I can see myself doing what I want to do. I can see myself helping people. I can see myself doing it. I see it. I'm visualizing it. I'm manifesting it, because it's going to happen. And I'm going to keep people around me who see my vision and believe the same way I believe. I'm not not finna have nobody around me who can't see my vision, or who don't believe in what I believe in. Cause then you gonna bring me down. You gonna keep me lower. No, I ain't got time for that. I need somebody who gonna see what I see and believe what I believe and know that it gonna happen. I ain't dug a hole. And know that it gonna happen. Cause it gonna happen. That's what my faith is. I know what I'm looking at now, man, is only temporary. I know where I'm at right now is only temporary. Everything is only temporary. That God gonna elevate me. That God gonna give me. He gonna supply all my needs. And at the same time, the desires in my heart that didn't come from me, that I know came from God, God gonna give me everything I need to fulfill those desires. I know He is, because these are the desires that He put in my heart. It ain't the desires that, you know what I'm saying, I want. These are desires that God put in my heart. People always ask me, man, if I had this amount of money, what I do? Man, girl, I tell people, man, I'm trying to help the homeless. I'm trying to help the elders, the elderly. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something for them. You feel me? It's like stuff that I know I want to do to help people. It ain't about me. I just want to see people live, man. I just want to see smiles on people's faces. That's why I get up here and do this. I don't do this for me. I do it for the Most High, and I do it for y'all. Because I know somebody out there hurting. I know somebody out there going through something. I know somebody that needs some motivation. I know somebody that just need a smile on their face. And if I get up here and be like, hey, how y'all doing? Blah, 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 they going to look like, man, oh, he just put a smile on my face. His energy. His energy. I like his energy. People don't want to be around people like that who got high energy, high frequency. They don't want to be around nobody who got low energy. Nobody always looking sad, down and out. Man, look, I tell people I ain't got nothing. But you don't see no sadness on my face. You don't see no worries in my eyes. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm joyful. Because I know that all this is temporarily and it gonna change. It gonna change, man. It gonna change. I don't wake up with fake, false hope. Like they always tell me, you gotta fake it till you make it. Nigga, I ain't faking nothing. I'm living it now. I'm living it now. This ain't no fake smile. This ain't no fake joy. This ain't no fake happiness. None of that. This real. This real. This real, man. It's real. It's not fake. I love it. 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 You feel me? But I'm just enjoying life, man. I ain't bound to nothing. I ain't chained to nothing. I'm free. I'm not a slave. I'm not a slave to the world. I'm not a slave to the system. I'm not a slave to nobody. I'm free, man. I'm free. I'm cutting ties with people, man, who don't serve no more purpose in my life. People, man, that's what I'm doing. Like, if you ain't on the same energy, the same frequency I'm on, bro, you gone. Sorry to say it, but you gone. You gone. You gone. You gone. You gone. You is out of there. Like how when you get 1 strike, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, the umpire say, you're out of there. Yeah, with me, shit, I ain't giving no more 3 strikes. You swing, you miss first time, get what? You out of there. I ain't got time no more, man. I ain't got time to waste energy. I ain't got time to waste nothing no more. I ain't got time to waste time, life, none of that no more, man. I don't waste it too much of that. I don't waste that on too many people where people ain't reciprocated the same thing. I'm tired, bro. I'm not finna continue on being good to people who ain't gonna reciprocate the same thing to me. And what I mean by I'm not finna keep being, I'm not saying that I'm just gonna treat them bad. No, I'm never gonna treat nobody bad. It's just some fact. I'm done. I'm done wasting my time, my energy, my effort, all that. I ain't forcing that no more. Either you in or you out. Either you riding or you walking. Which one you doing? I ain't got time for no more. You trying to make a decision. I ain't got time for, well, I don't know. Well, get what? You don't know you finna get left behind. Because I know where I'm going. I know where God's trying to take me. And I ain't finna let nobody, no nothing, stop me from getting there. If I gotta drop a person, I gotta drop a person. And that's how it's gotta be, man. Y'all gotta stop making people make you feel bad because you don't want to deal with them. You don't cut them off. And so what? I already know the first thing I'm gonna say was, you supposed to be a man of God. You supposed to be a woman of God. That's the first thing that they like to use. But get what? You can't do that to me. Cause at the end of the day, I know. If you ain't serving no purpose in my life, you ain't doing nothing for me, man. You gotta go. You gotta go. I don't care who you is, family, friend, co-worker, whoever. You gotta go. You gotta get off around me. You gotta get off around me. You gotta get off around me. But man, today is gonna be a great day, man. You know, speak that, claim that over yourself, man. Speak over your life, speak over your situation, speak over your family member, man. Stop speaking all that negativity, man. Stop letting negativity come out your mouth. If you're negative, don't let it come out your mouth. If you're negative, don't think about it. Always speak positive. Always think positive. Always know that your situation's change, that it gonna get better. Stop saying if it gonna get better. No, it gonna get better. Matter of fact, it have already gotten better. Speak positivity, man. Speak positivity over whatever it is. Like I tell people at the same time, whatever you speaking over, you got to make sure it's something that God wants you to have in your life. You can't speak positive over something that God ain't told you that he wanted in your life. That's why I tell people, everything you got in your life, man, you got to sit down, you got to go to God, you got to ask God, God, is this what you want from me? Is this the person you want from me? Is this the job you want from me? Is this the career you want from me? Is this the car you want from me? Is this? That's why I tell people, you got to make decisions with God. We got to make decisions through him. You just can't just make decisions then when it all boiled down and failed, get what, now you want to run to God. It's too late. You should have went to him first. That's why when people come in your life, you got to pray, you got to fast. You got to be like, God, who this person is? Why this person in my life? Who are they? Who are they? Stop just accepting people in your life because they show up. Because at the end of the day, man, we know the devil, all he gonna do is steal, kill, and destroy. That he can disguise himself as a light, as an angel of light. That he can disguise himself as something good, but then once you take it in and you receive it, now you begin to see the mask come off. Now you seeing the whole time it was the devil. Now you talking about what I got myself into. See, I be talking about, like, we cause our own problem. It's not God, it's us. Because we don't want to take the time out, necessary time out to seek him. We just run with everything. Oh, they can't talk to me first. They hit me up first. Man, but sometimes people are they just see something. A lot of times, like I tell, like I be trying to tell women, man, you got to be careful. Because a lot of people don't know. And I ain't just talking about women, I'm talking about men too. I'm talking about men too. You got to understand. The devil is a trickster. The devil know your weakness. The devil know what you want to hear. All he got to do is just speak it into your ear. That's all he got to do. He know that for some women, they beauty is the number one key. For most women, they beauty is the number one key. So for some women, they like for men to always tell them how cute, how beautiful. Because how some women are insecure. So the devil know when you're insecure about your looks. So get what he'll do. He'll send somebody who always gonna compliment you. Oh yeah, you so beautiful. You got pretty eyes. You this and you that. You just fall for it. 3, 4, 5 months down later, now you getting your behind towed up. You trying to figure out, you wasn't like that when I first met you. You were confident. You were this and you that. Now that man beating on you or that woman beating on you. Or well, they abusing you. That's why I try to tell people, stop. You got to stop, man. You got to stop. Like, you have to stop. 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 And you got to take a step back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step back. Just because it came knocking at your door don't mean that God sent it to your door. Just because it jumped in your inbox don't mean God sent it to your inbox. Just because you ran across them in the store, that don't mean that was a divine connection from God. You got to seek him. You got to ask him. You got to wait till he give you an answer. And if God say, go ahead, go with it, you better make sure the voice you hearing that from him. And it ain't from no other entity. Like I tell people, man, God ain't going to send you nobody who going to lead you astray from him. God ain't going to send you nobody who going to, you know what I'm saying, do something crazy in your life. That's how you know when it's sent from God. God going to send you a man or a woman who trying to, you know what I'm saying, push you towards him, not push you away from him. So when you out here getting with men or a woman, they pushing you away from God, they got you all out here in the streets, they got you all out here doing crazy stuff that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. It was from the devil. That's how I find myself locked up. That's how I find myself locked up. Want to be loved, didn't want to be alone, want a relationship, all that stuff, man. The devil know. The devil know your weakness. The devil know your weakness. He gonna use it against you the whole time. He don't care. That's why you gotta strengthen yourself and make yourself strong to the point where, man, you just focus on you. You ain't worried about nothing else. You just focusing on you. You ain't worried about nothing else, man. But hey, today gonna be a great day, man. Today gonna be a wonderful day, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel it. I just feel it. Like, I feel like today gonna be a great day, because today is gonna be a great day. I feel like today gonna be a wonderful day, because today is gonna be a wonderful day. My energy is just that high. Like, I don't care what happens, get what, I'm still finna walk around here with a smile on my face, with peace in my heart and my mind, with joy in me. Because joy don't come from the world. Joy don't come from man. Joy don't come from the material things you got. Joy come from inside. Joy come from God. Joy come from God, man. And that's what wrong with people. Y'all seeking joy and happiness from the world, from material things, from possession, from money, from fame, from a woman, from a man. And then when them things leave, get what? You ain't got joy no more. You ain't got happiness, because you depended on them things to give you joy and happiness. If you ain't already got happiness and joy, can't nobody give it to you, because you're going to depend on them. And then when they can't give it to you, you're going to go run and find something else, and you're going to keep going, you're going to keep going. You got to already have it. So when you meet somebody, you ain't depending on them to make you happy, because you already happy. You making them happy. Y'all making each other happy. Now y'all ain't a burden to each other no more. People don't understand that, man. You become a burden to people when you dependent on them to make you happy. You already know what people say, oh, you make me happy. That's the worst thing you can do, because now you just told a person that you're in control of my emotions. When a person tell you, oh, you make me happy, you know what they're telling me? I'm in control of your emotions. I'm in control of you. I can control you now, because you said I make you happy. So I can control you. You don't need nobody trying to control you. You don't need nobody trying to control you, man. I look like ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, from Wu-Tang Clan. But you don't need nobody trying to control you. Like, you don't need nobody trying to control you, man. Like, you want to be free. Like, you want to respect your relationship, but you don't want nobody trying to control. You don't want nobody to have control over you. That's what it is. You just gave that person control. You made me happy. So now they can snatch that world up out of you, off and up on you. And that's what so many people do. That's why I try to tell females, get out there and get your own. Don't be always independent, you know what I'm saying? But you can be a little independent. Get out there and get your own. Don't let that man have control over you where he can sit there and snatch that world off and up under you, and you depending on him. Because I'm the type of man where I'm going to take care of the woman I'm with, but at the same time, you got to have your own too. I want you to have your own. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen. I can die. And you sit out here depending on me, I'm doing everything. You ain't got nothing. I die, then get what? You ain't got nothing. So I need you to have your own. I want you to have your own. It ain't no threat to me. I don't look at it like that. I look at it as, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she independent, okay. But, and vice versa, man, you don't want no woman to have control over you, because at the end of the day, when you ain't got nothing, they got control over you. They can tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, because what you got, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You never want nobody to have control over you, man. And you never want to have to depend on nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be dependent. You want to be independent. That go for anybody. You want to be independent. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen. The way people are today, man, they love you today and tomorrow they hate you. One day they want to be with you, the next day they don't want to be with you. Because these some emotional, unstable people out here. It just ain't women. It's men too. They unstable in the mind. Their emotions ain't right. One day they love you, the next day they don't, because they don't really understand what real love is. They think love is a feeling. Love is not a feeling. Love is what you do. Love is what you do, man. I'm finna love you. Love is not a feeling. It's not a feeling, man. Are you gonna feel it when it's connected, when it's a divine connection by God? Yeah, you gonna feel it. Like when it's sent from God, you gonna know. You gonna know it gonna feel so right to the point where, man, you not gonna be believing it. You gonna be like, I ain't never felt this feeling before. It's not that lustful feeling. Like a lot of people out here, man, they mixing lust and love together. I tell people, if you could just be around a person and y'all just kicking it and sex ain't even involved, but y'all just still loving each other, that's real love. But if you basing it off of lust, sex, how you feel, that's why I would tell people, you want to know how you really truly feel about a person, take sex out of the equation. That's my challenge. That's my challenge to anybody. That's my challenge to anybody who out here dating, in a relationship, in a marriage. Take sex out of the equation. Go without sex for about 6 months and let me see how you feel toward that person. Let me see you still gonna feel the same way toward that person. Cause some of y'all, that's what y'all done built y'all relationship, y'all marriage off for sex. So start having sex with that person for about 3-6 months. And let me see how you gonna feel about that person. Let me see how they gonna feel about you. Let me see if they still gonna be there when you talking about you ain't finna give them none. Let me see. Let me see what they gonna do. Cause they love you, they gonna stay there. But if they don't, they gonna go out there and get somebody else because they ain't never love you. They were just only there for what you can. What they were just only there for beneficial reason. You were beneficial to them at that time. You were giving them sex. You were giving them money. That's why I tell people, you don't want to be with nobody who you just they just look at you like a benefit. Been there, done that. You don't want to be with nobody who just look at you like a benefit. Cause that's how they gonna treat you, like a benefit package. And soon them benefit run out, get what they gonna do? They gonna try to go find somebody else. Cause you ain't beneficial to no more. You're not beneficial to them no more. You ain't doing nothing to help them. And that's all people out here really looking for, somebody to help. Help me. Man, look, I'm not looking for no help. Nigga, what I'm looking for love. I want love. I don't need help because I can go out and get in and everything on my own because I have always done that. Ever since I've been able to be out on my own, everything I got on my own. So at the end of the day, I don't seek help, ask help from nobody. I ain't looking for nobody to help me. I don't want to be with nobody just because they can help me. I want to be with somebody that can love me, can push me, can motivate me to go upward and not backwards, to go upward and not sideways, to go upward. You feel me? We walking in the same way. We compatible. Like, that's what it mean by being compatible. Like, y'all got the same mindset. Y'all going the same way. Like, same dream, same vision. Like, that stuff is, man, when you get it, it's like unrealistic. You like, what in the world? I can't believe this. It's unrealistic that, man, this person is compatible. We got the same dream, the same vision, the same goal. Man, that stuff, that's how you know it was ordained. It was sent by God. And it gonna scare you. It gonna spook you to the point you like, man, what in the world? But it was sent by God. Don't look at this. And this what people look at. This is where you mess up. We'll pray And we'll ask God, God, send me a man or a woman. We want to give God all these lists of everything how we want it to be, right? Just tell God, send you that man or that woman. Don't worry about how they gonna look. Don't worry about it. God already got the person for you. He know the person that you need. So at the end of the day, when you ask God, just say, God, send me the person that I need, not the person that I want. And at the end of the day, you just gotta know that whoever God sends you, it probably ain't gonna look like the person. It probably ain't gonna be up to your standards. It's gonna be up to God's standards. God know who you need in your life. It might be somebody 10 years older than you. Might be somebody 5 years younger than you. Or it might be somebody 10 years younger than you. You never know who God gonna bring, who that person gonna be. You just gotta accept it, man, and move on. But now I can talk y'all heads off all day, man. But hey, man, today gonna be a great day, man. Y'all get outside if you can. Enjoy this scenery. This beautiful portrait that the creator put out for us to see. And man, just live life. Live life, man. Live life. Hopefully next time I get back home, man, y'all see my head shaved and everything trimmed up looking right, man. But if not, I don't care. But other than that, man, look, y'all know my saying, be safe. Enjoy your day. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. In the name of Yahuwah, every tongue rise up against you shall be condemned. In the name of Yahuwah. Man, just enjoy life, man. Be who God created you to be. Don't be who people want you to be. Be who God created you to be. Be authentic. God created you to be authentic. He didn't create you to be fake. He didn't create you to copy nobody. He didn't create you to do none of that. God created you to be authentic, real, the way He wanted you to be. So if people can't like you, if people can't accept you for who you is, man, forget them, bump them. Forget them, bump them. It's all about us pleasing God anyway. We ain't here to please people. We here to please God, man. But hey, at the end of the day, man, look, I love y'all. Be safe. Man, y'all know what I'm saying, man. We out here loving, we prospering, we peaceful, and we walking in purpose. Purpose, prosperous, peace, love. All that and more, man. And we serving the Most High. We serving our Creator. Every day you wake up, man, you gotta ask God, God, how can I serve you today? How may I serve you today? How may I serve you today? And whatever God said you do, that's what you do, man. But hey, other than that, man, I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there, man. Keep your head up. Greater is on the way. Keep your head up. Stay prayed up, man. Look, block out your situation. Block it out, man. Stay focused. Don't worry about how it look. Don't worry about what it look like. Stay focused, man. It gonna get better. You just gotta get through it. You in it. Look, God gonna calm that storm. He gonna calm that situation. He gonna give you peace. Just stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Do what you need to do for yourself. And hey, everything else gonna take care of itself. Seek God, His kingdom and His righteousness, and everything else shall be added unto you, man. But hey, y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Y'all know my saying, when God give it to me, best believe I'm bringing it to y'all. Cause at the end of the day, get what? I ain't got no reason to sit here and hold it, man. I ain't no gatekeeper, man. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. You can believe it, you can receive it, you can accept it, you can take it and do whatever it is you want to. But hey, one thing I tell people, if you don't like what I say, you don't like how I'm living, change the channel, get off my page, whatever it is you want to do. Cause I'm gonna keep speaking the truth and the facts and everything that God tell me. I don't care what people say. I'm not no religion. I don't do religion. I don't believe in religion. I believe in the Creator. I believe in God. I believe in Yahuwah. I believe in that. I don't believe in no religion. Ain't no certain thing as a religion. Religions are man-made. That they took certain things from the main thing and took it and made a religion. These ain't nothing but cults. They trying to control you. That's all it is. God wants you to be free. He don't want you to be bounded. He don't want you to be none of that. God wants you to be free. And a religion, all religion do is keep you bounded, keep you shackled. And that ain't what God wants for you, man. So drop that Christianity, drop all them religions, and just focus on the Most High. And let God talk through you, move through you, use you however He see best fit. Start worrying about people saying things and feel about you. Just walk your life and live your life how God wanted you to live your life, how He created you to live your life. And man, look, at the end of the day, God gonna take care of us. Alright? But other than that, man, I love y'all. Until next time, peace.